Hi, it's Suzette. I'm here at the creek, and I'm going to let you see where I am first so you get a feel of the beauty of this area. That's the bank. It's got beautiful rocks and gems with trees overhanging. It's peaceful here and serene. There is a road, so you might hear some traffic, but that's okay, because that's a contrast in our life, and we always have to be aware that there's contrast. And we're going to go downstream a little. And that's all the water you're hearing trickling over the rocks. And we have some people down there swimming further down. And there's people picnicking in the park. We're just going to do a 360 here for you. You can see how beautiful this place is. In Eastern PA on this nice day. 100-degree weather here in Pennsylvania today. So I brought my water bottle because you always have to stay hydrated. There you go. So here we are. And we're going to do a video about being one with the creek and being in the moment, letting life flow to us. And I ask my spirit guides and the universe to connect with me as I ground with Mother Gaia into the water. So I can be one with the creek and give you a beautiful message here, a healing message, because waters are healing, and I'm a Scorpio and I connect with the water. It's very healing for me. So I want to start out by saying, to be in the moment, we need to feel all the blessings around us. Taking the breath of fresh air of the creek, to smell how nice it smells. It's clean, it's fresh, and if you think of the creek as your life or as a journey, and you are one with it, you actually can connect to many parts of the Creator that we're blessed with. And people are starting to come into the water behind me, so in case you hear someone, you know, it's people getting out in nature, enjoying the blessings that we are surrounded by. And this creek is nice and cool, so it's refreshing to my feet. And the kids are having fun laughing down here, so it brings joy, and it's a good place to receive the abundance, pause to reflect, feel the rhythm, feel the water as it cascades around my feet. Just like being in life, you know, you have things that come up to you, they meet you, they greet you. It's how you receive them, it's how you feel, it's how you connect. And your senses are very important when you're in your life. Being in the moments of your life, I meant. You see the sights, you enjoy it with your eyes. It's a visual thing. It's 5 senses that we're blessed with this beautiful body. I like to see the kids down here playing, having fun in the creek. It's so nice. And you get to enjoy the comfort of it, knowing that we're safe, that, you know, we come here, we connect with nature, we get grounded, our universe supports us, and you get to enjoy life. You know, if you look at yourself as a creek, it has rocks, the water flows over, you know, and how you take on those moments in your life? You know, do you go with the flow and cascade over that rock and flow down to other places in your life? Or do you hit it hardly or abruptly? Or do you hit the bank? And what do you do when you hit the bank? And what do you do when you go over a waterfall? Do you get right back up? Do you stay on top of the water? And if you go under, do you know that you can always come up to the top? These are the things we need to think of when we're in our moments in our life and reflect on these things. You want to always keep moving. You want to keep flowing. And the reflections in the water, from the sunlight, from the different rocks, from the way the water moves through the reflections, you find clarity and understanding. The piece of who we are, you know, the energy, reflecting different things to us, like how far we've come in this journey. You know, how miraculous we are that we learn these lessons, we keep moving, you know, we find the serenity and peace in the moment, and we're thankful. We're thankful for who we're becoming, that we can expand with the river as it expands. You know, where's the river go? Where's it flow to? It goes out to the ocean, the powerful ocean. Big vast of water that touches many shores, many types of people, many lands. And you need to keep in mind, what direction is your life going? You know, are you staying towards the light? Are you creating more light? Are you always looking optimistic and enjoying each moment as it comes to you? You know, whether you hit a rock or you hit the bank, you know, what did you learn from that? And how are you carrying yourself? Are you always trying to be optimistic? Are you reflecting the oneness of our Creator and continuing to find the peace? It's a beautiful thing being in the creek and using it as a tool, because our Creator blessed us with many examples, fine examples of how to live our lives. And this being in the moment, the fresh air we breathe, the scent of the water, the sights of it moving towards me and going past me downstream to bigger opportunities, to new horizons, to the waves of the ocean and the calmness of the seas, and, you know, the feeling of the coolness on my feet, feeling grounded to Mother Gaia, feeling connected to all this creek is. To receive it into our heart, to touch it, and I suppose you could taste it if you had clean, you know, mountain water. I'm not sure where it's come from or what's been in it, but tasting it with the knowing of the cleanliness of it. Our water sprites, how they clean our water, how we're blessed with clean water. Doesn't it sound beautiful? So being in the moment reminds us that we can be in beautiful places like this, and to find that from a higher perspective, that all is well. And things change, and you might come across little rocks to go over, or fast-moving, what are they called, the white waters, the rapids, or down the falls. But just always know that you have the banks to keep you in your path, in the flow, to bring you back into the water in case you hit the side. And don't swim against the current. Go with the current. Go with the flow, knowing that we have peace and joy and lots of support, and to always get up, always keep going, always find the joy in your hearts to enjoy all this beauty and be one with the creek. And drink lots of water. You know, your body is made up mostly of water, and we need to replenish it with water. So make sure, you know, you take care of yourself, eat healthy, and drink good water. And remember, when you get to the bends in the creek, you know, some might be a little sharper than others, some might be windy and nice and gentle, or you might come across a fork in the creek. And, you know, that's always your choice. You know, we have free will here. Remember that you can make a good choice, and it's always good to go within, meditate, and connect with yourself and make the clear choice. Make the choice of the light. You know, be in the light, be in love, live through your heart. And if you do make the wrong choice, you know, think of it as a lesson, a learning lesson. You know, oh, I went this way in the river, and oh, it led me to a waterfall, and I fell down that waterfall, and it pushed me down to the bottom, and I cried, and I let it out. But you know what? I know who I am, and I know what I want in my life, and I know I want love, and I want to be guided to have great experiences here and to share my love with others. And I swam up, I pushed off the bottom, and I came to the top. And know that you have a sport team too that picks you up too, you know. So it's always good to know that there is no wrongs, there are no wrong ways, you know. They're just lessons or obstacles that you can use your tools and your growth and your knowledge. And as you grow and on your path, and you bring your vibration up and you learn more, you have more tools and more access, and you don't stay under the water that long and cry and feel sad, and you don't hit all the rocks along the way. Your path becomes clearer, and you flow and you enjoy the water, like all these people here. All these kids down here swimming, kicking, stomp through the water, splashing. All these people up here getting their heads wet and feeling the cold and the invigoration, you know, of the coldness and the water and the freshness, and being one with the creek. And, you know, it's just a great thing to be out here and to see all this happening all around me. You know, I wasn't sure if I was going to make it out here today because it looked like thunderstorms were coming, or I'll let you look at our clouds up here. I don't know if I can get a good view, but not too bad right now. But on the way here, they were getting pretty dark. And I was like, is it okay to go in the creek? You know, am I going to be fine? You know, I always connect to all that is. We have so many resources and things to help us on our journey. You know, don't let yourself do it alone. You're not alone. You're not alone, okay? You know, connect, and that's what being a woman is. You know, you're not always dwelling on the past. You're not always looking ahead. you know, to put fears in your mind, or what's going to happen, or what if, and is there a waterfall down around that bend, you know? Is there snakes down there, you know? Snapping turtle, scary things, you know? You don't always need to put fear in your mind. You need to be in the moment and reflect on the beauty. Enjoy your life. See your life from different perspectives, you know? When you feel yourself going into any kind of fears or worry, look at it from a different perspective. Remember about being on the creek and flowing gently and calmly on top of the water and enjoying the trees along the side and the ducks and the birds that fly in here and land. And there was just a bunch of robins and birds over here on the side that were enjoying the little shallow parts of the water. You know, so just find the whole experience. This creek has many beautiful rocks and gems in here. Find the clarity, it tells you, that in the water. And here comes some more kids. So on that note, just remember to receive, to pause, reflect, flow, and remember the direction you're going. You're going towards the light. Hi. And get outside in nature and get outside and be one with our earth and the blessings we're bestowed here.
I'm not going in there.
And I think I'll go for now. And here comes the sun shining on the water, more reflection.
Are you guys coming in? Hey. You guys coming in?
And just remember that no matter where you go or what you're doing, we're going to move so you can hear me, that our Creator's blessed us with all His creations, all the creations, and if you look at them and be in the moment, and you either stop and come to the shore and pause and reflect, or you're standing out in the water, or you're floating down. Just remember to go with the flow, stay connected, be one, be love, and be light. And with that, I'll talk to you later, and until next time, shine your lights bright, stay optimistic, find joy in everything, and remember that life's a journey. And like Steph says from Keep Swimming, I think her channel is, life's a journey. Keep swimming. Keep going with the flow. And enjoy every moment. And share your moments. And grow and expand, okay? Alright, I love yous. Have a nice day. I hope you enjoyed the creek. And we'll find more places for you to enjoy up in the country. It's nice up in the mountains, the Appalachians, and where it's quiet. Oh, it's just beautiful. It's nice just to pause and reflect. I love you. Thanks for coming. And I hope you all found this message to be helpful and healing, because the water will heal you. And I love you. So love and light. Mwah. Namaste. See you later.